Join us right now from the beautiful nation of Australia. He is the author and illustrator of The Lost Library. Please welcome to Drawing with Your Kids, Jess McGeachin. Hey, Jess, how are you?
Hey, Jed, I'm very well, thank you.
I'm really excited that you're joining us from Australia. I always, when I think of Australia, I think of a magical place with all these kind of great magical creatures that we never get to see here in North America.
Magical creatures is pretty correct. Yeah, we've got some weird ones. So we've got I'm not there at the moment, but my parents live in the country, and they've got kangaroos that literally sit on their lawn for most of the morning. So we've got some strange creatures over here.
Wow. And I'm just, my beautiful wife complains about all the squirrels that sit on our lawn. I think she'd prefer squirrels over a 6-foot kangaroo.
Yeah, I think squirrels will probably move a little bit more quickly if you ask them to.
So today you're going to teach us how to draw a character. Who are we going to learn how to draw?
We're going to draw a bookshelf dragon, which is a character from my new book, The Lost Library.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's learn how to draw a bookshelf dragon.
Hi everyone, my name's Jess and I'm so excited for you to read my new book, The Lost Library. In it, there's a bookshelf dragon, so I thought we'd draw one together. The first thing we need to draw is a straight line, just like this. Don't worry if it's a little bit wobbly. Now we're going to draw a semicircle on top of the line. In front of that, we're going to draw a rectangle with a sloped top to it, just like this. Now we need 2 more semicircles, one at the back and one at the front. Now we need a line. This one's going to curve up a little bit at the end, and another straight line at the back. Now we're going to draw 2 sides of a triangle, just like this, and another curvy line like this. Now we just need a few smaller lines to make some feet. And one last semicircle, which is going to be our eye. Now grab a texter and we're going to draw in the outline. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just about having some fun. Come around the ear, over the top, and up the tail. Now we're going to draw a little bit underneath as well. Don't forget the feet. Perfect. One big smile and a sleepy eye. Now it wouldn't be a bookshelf dragon unless we had some books. So grab another colour and we're going to draw some more straight lines. These are going to be the bookshelves. And on top of that, a few smaller lines, which are going to be our books. Awesome. Now the last thing you need to know about bookshelf dragons is they sleep a lot. So we're going to add a few Z's to finish off. Well done.
Hey, Jess, that was one of the most magical things I've ever experienced in my life. I have to tell you, when you're drawing the half circles and the lines and the rectangle with the slanty kind of roof, I was sitting there thinking, he's just making a bunch of lines. I don't see anything else. And then you drew that last upside down half circle for the eye, and then the dragon appeared like out of nowhere. It was like magic.
That's the good thing about dragons. They always appear when you don't expect them to.
How long have you been drawing, Jess?
Oh, ever since I was a kid. I've always kind of had a pencil in my hand. But if you haven't drawn since you're a kid, that's okay too. Pick it up again because it's always something you can jump back into.
Excellent. Yeah. And if there's a young person out there who hopes to one day grow up to be an illustrator or an artist, what's the one piece of advice you would give that person?
I would say keep a sketchbook with you wherever you go, because when you have ideas, it's really important to write them down, or else you can forget them so easily. And I'd also just say have fun with it, have a play.
That's a great idea. Jess, where can we go to find out more about the Lost Library and find out more about all the great books that you've created?
You can find me at jessmcgeachin.com or through my wonderful publisher, Viking. And you can also pop into your local bookshop or library and find a copy of The Lost Library.
Well, we want to thank Jess McGeachin for being here with us and teaching us how to draw that bookshelf dragon. Thanks for being on Drawing with Your Kids, Jess.
Thanks so much, Jed.